So how do you like that dump find? How's that for dump find? Yeah, so I went down to my local dump, drop off some stuff, and this was sitting there. So I picked it up. Had a battery in it. Still had a charge. It was low though, low on the charge. There was enough charge to run the winch, which does work. I pulled it out so I could hook it onto my ride-on lawnmower so I could pull this back here. But yeah, everything works. Wasn't enough juice in the battery to turn it over to start it, so I had to kickstart it, and I did get it running. So it does run. Runs rough. I'm gonna have to take the carb off, clean it out, go through it. Might even have to rebuild it, but that'll be for a nicer day, or maybe in the spring I'll get it going. I was hoping to get this going for the winter and get a plow on it, but yeah, that's alright. I got a snow blower for now. The battery's out. The battery sits under here. Gotta pull this off. So battery's out and charging. And then for the rest of this, I'm gonna have to replace that bushing. There's the gas tank. I'm gonna drain it and clean it. Yeah, I'd say all in all it's in pretty decent shape. Quite surprised somebody would pull this out, but they probably couldn't get it running and didn't want to waste the time or money to get it running, which is good for me. That's a hell of a find. Pretty indestructible beast. These Honda 4Tracs. So this would have been from a farmer. They would have had a spraying unit on here. That's where the spraying wand would have gone into, so they could spray down the weeds or the crops or whatever they needed to spray. Plastic's a little broke up. Not worried about that. This is not a beauty queen, and it's not meant to be. I'm going to get it running. It already does run, but get it running really good. And use it and abuse it like it's meant to be. So let me know in the comments if you guys have ever found anything like this down at the dump. This is pretty cool. Look what else I found at the dump. A little Chinese quad, Baja 90. Missing some of the electricals. It's like brand new, except for it's been sitting out in the sun and all the plastic's destroyed. The coil is what was bad on this. Had just a random spare coil sitting around that I plugged in that worked, but but because of the electric start switch and everything they pulled off of this, I had to manually start it. So I just used a drill and went through the side of the case cover there onto the flywheel and turned it over with the drill, and it fired up. I've driven it around and it runs and it works good. I just need to piece whatever together or make a really cool, I don't know what, go-kart or something out of it. But another surprising dump find.